about our Father's business.
Grind mode.
Filled with this Holy Spirit.
That's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.
About our Father's business.
I got the normal rapper pose. Yeah. We is in here.
Yeah.
Yo.
If I had a hat, I'd go like this because that's the normal.
The rapper pose. Rapper pose with our rapper face. Yo.
Right.
We is back episode, I believe 79, if I'm right.
78,
Y'all
I think. Is it 78, 79?
Man, I don't know. D, what's up, D?
Wasn't them 70? What's up, D?
So before we even get started, man, happy Veterans Day to all our veterans out there, man. Salute to y'all. Thank you for what you do for us. Thank you, Miss Weiner. She say 78. Yeah, thank you for all that you do for us, man, because y'all fight for us to maintain the freedoms that we have. You know what I mean? So we appreciate all the veterans. And all the veterans, I'm thinking of my homeboy SOCOM, J May, Kevin Bullock. I got a lot of people that's in the military. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my family. My Uncle James. What up, Uncle? You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in the military, man, salute to you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big time.
Because we couldn't do this without y'all. You know what I mean? And tonight we have a special interview with our man Aaron Cole. We just talked to him a few minutes ago in the pre-show. We are excited about this one, man, because this one word is funny. You know what I mean? So, and this brother had a very, very dope album called Two Up, Two Down. Two Up, Two Down. You know what I'm saying? Not Peace Up, A-Town down, but that brother from the VA, you know what I mean? Bristol. Yeah. The brother talk a lot about Bristol, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't just about the racetrack. What up, Miss Taylor? How you doing?
Miss Taylor, how you doing? Oh, yeah, she ate good.
I ate good today. What y'all eat today, bro?
No, they ate free. It's Veterans Day. You can go everywhere for free.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, you know, my homeboy Marcus, too. Salute to my brother Marcus Oates. We grew up together out there in D.C. My man Marcus Oates, man, he used to go get the Jordans, and I'd be paying full price. Hold up, bro, let me pull out this card. He get a little extra discount because he's a veteran, man. I ain't studying you, dog. I ain't studying you. Anyway, man, Robert Dean, man, I got a question for you, man, because we got a guest, man. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Here's the question.
What's good?
Robert Dean, my brother from another mother, my homie, Larry Rogers on the west side. Some say it's the best side. But, you know, it ain't the west side of St. Louis. But if you is on the west side of St. Louis, you better tuck in your chain, dog. I'm just saying.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Robert Dean, my brother.
Yeah, man.
What's good, bro?
Hey, honestly, man, what's good for me is not the same podcast.
D say AHA was full of one word.
You know they was.
You already know, D.
For me, what's good for me is not the same podcast. My what's good goes out to all our supporters. D, James,
man.
AT the Scribe, Sharon, Mama,
everybody
that comes through on a regular basis and comment, because we are doing now 3 shows. We got the Bible study on the first and third Tuesdays. We started our sports show, which is every Wednesday, and then we got the regular show, and the support has been great. So for me, for God to give CNI this vision, we knew where we wanted it to go before it to be here, and the awesome guests we didn't have. That's my what's good, man, because I got a chance to really reflect on it. Like, man, we really doing this, 3 times a week sometimes, and it's only getting better. So that's my what's good. What's good with you, see?
What's good with me, man, is just being debt free. No details, but debt free, and that is a goal a lot of people that in middle age do not see, and I've been able to achieve it by the grace of God, and that's what's good, man. I'm so grateful. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no chains on me. I'm debt free. Might be a song. No chains on. Like, you know, you got to look mean though. No chains on me. I'm debt free. How you gonna thug out debt free? How you gonna thug out debt free?
Cause you gangster when you debt free. You walk in and be like, hey,
what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different feeling. You know, being debt free hit different.
Feeling.
It hit different. I'm telling you, it hit different. Praise God.
Hey, right on, Just James.
Yeah,
but hey,
y'all
killing it with the support. You dig what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And man, look, we want to give a special shout out to some other podcasts, man. If y'all interested in listening to some of the people that we may listen to that are also Christians, Christian podcasts, man. Let me shout out the crew. This man, them dudes is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? They got a very good Very good podcast, man. They silly. They're very silly. You know, they put you in the mind of us just a little bit, little taste. You know, the Marvel-ish podcast by my man Ahmad, a.k.a. Victorious. That is a Christian Marvel podcast about Marvel movies and superhero movies. That's pretty dope. Then the Tastemakers by my man Quote Christ. He was on here last night on a sports show. Salute to him. He's been around a long time, been in radio and media a long time. 520 Collective, MTMV, the Track Stars, and many, many more, man. So we just want to salute those guys, man, because they have been in the background helping your brothers out. You know what I mean? And some of them don't even know that we salute them, man. But, hey, we want to salute people in the kingdom.
And we can't forget about our RYC Praise as well as Parable Radio. So, you know, they just popped on and replayed this broadcast as well. So,
I see you, D. I see your credit score high as the sky. I know that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, man. Let's get into this face segment right quick before we bring our guest on. As soon as I find my button. Here we go. Face segment. The question of the day, or the statement for the day, the importance of forgiving yourself. The importance of forgiving yourself. You know how we do this. We love to hear your input about these things, but the importance, or what is the importance of forgiving yourself? That's what's implied here.
Yeah,
Rob Redeem.
Yeah.
What up, Higgins?
I think the biggest stumbling block that we have is unforgiveness itself. Like we always say, I forgive, but I never forget. Yeah. Well, the problem is we don't forgive ourselves. So when we make these mistakes, it becomes these heavy burdens that we carry around. Yeah. And then it starts messing with us in the future, because like we made this mistake. So now maybe fear creeps in and we don't want to do something because we messed up, or we don't feel like we can achieve this because we're not forgiving ourselves. We're holding on to the very things, especially if you've repented. If you've repented and asked God to forgive you, then he's forgiven you. So when you bring it back up, he like, what you talking about? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible talks about he threw in the sea of forgetfulness. What say you, C-Micah?
I think it's very important to forgive yourself, man, because you got to allow yourself to be free. I think one of the biggest things we need to be as believers is free. You know, in the Bible says the Son comes to set you free and be free indeed. In other words, that means free and even more than free indeed. You know what I mean? He wants us to be free, and he don't want us bound up. And sometimes we're bound by our own selves because we can't forgive ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. And it don't matter what the sin is. God is able to forgive you of that sin. But you got to forgive yourself, man, because sometimes you will become we'll say impotent in the ministry. And what I mean by that, ineffective. You know, you're not able to produce in ministry or in the life of a believer. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to do the everyday thing. God may be like, hey, witness to this person. Tell them about my goodness. You be like, I just did this. Right. Or, I just looked at this girl walk by. Or, I just did this. And God didn't ask you about all that. He just told you to go tell him about my goodness. But if you can't forgive yourself, you'll hold yourself back from God even telling you to do something. You be like, yeah, I receive it, God, and I know you right, but I don't feel good, so I'm a hold back. Which means you basically just got in sin because he just told you to do something. You dig what I'm saying? Now you're in disobedience.
Now you're in disobedience. Bottom line is, man, you have to forgive yourself. If you didn't screw it up a few times, like
ST Alien, what's up, bro?
What did he say? I condemn myself for a long time is what ST Alien just said. Yeah. We all have for whatever the reason may be. You know what I mean? And that's what the enemy wants you, because if you condemn and you sitting in that spot of then you start feeling sorry for yourself. Then you start, then depression kick in. Then anxiety kick up because now you don't want to do certain things or go certain places because you're not forgiving yourself. Because the last time I did this, I know that happened. Or you may get into it with somebody and it's like you curse them out. You know what I mean? For you curse them out or whatever the case may be, Yeah. So forgiveness is key, especially to yourself.
It's very key. I'm going to some of the comments. Just James, forgiveness is key, not just as Christians, but in general in life. Yep. Yeah. Like earlier, ST Alien said, I condemn myself for a long time. Then Just James again, the lack of forgiveness in another one the lack of forgiveness in another is one thing. Forgiving ourselves has to be just as important. That's living and indwelling self-condemnation. Boy.
Yeah.
For real, man.
And he ain't lying.
Yeah, he get one of those.
He ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? And that thing can really, it can almost limit you in what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, we're about to pivot here because our guest has jumped in. So, live and direct from, I don't know where my brother is, but we're going to say VA because that's where that brother from. Live and direct, our brother Aaron Cole, man. We want y'all to give some thumbs up, some likes, some, what they say, some hearts, some claps. And
some hearts.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to give our own claps, man. But, yeah, salute to our brother, man. We're going to bring him on. So, here we go. Mr. Aaron Cole.
Hold up.
No sea walking, Rob. No sea walking. What's up, brother?
No sea walking. What's good with
What up?
Hey, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't do it the right way, man. You did.
Oh, God.
Man, first of all, man, thank you so much for being on, man. But like we do, every guest to come on to the Not the Same podcast, you get one of these. Yeah. Get that brother a salute.
Clap it up.
Brother, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate you sliding through, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got big things going on right now, my dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Before we get into questions, man, first of all, congratulations on headlining your own tour. I heard you was in Atlanta this past weekend. I saw some video clips. Let us know the lowdown, man. How did it go? How did you enjoy it, man?
Yeah. Man, so I've been touring with people for like a minute now, like ever since the beginning. And it's definitely a different experience than like being on your own, John, because like being on tour with other people, like it's not really much to worry about but the stage, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this John is not like that. I'm making sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure Clyde good, I'm making sure Greg good, I'm making sure P good, I'm making sure the lights is doing what they supposed to do, I'm making sure the merch, I'm making sure the VIP is coming in when they need to come in. Like all that stuff is going on in my brain at the same time. So it's a lot, but I'm grateful, man. This is just the beginning because I want to do this every year and just start to build it, bring different people with me and stuff like that. So
God.
But ATL was crazy. It's definitely been the best so far.
Brother, that's the way you kick off right there. Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was nuts,
man.
So
yeah,
I'm grateful.
No doubt.
All right, man. So as a custom, because, you know, us brown people, we love our tradition. So as tradition, I always let my brother Robert Dean go first with the questions, man. So we give you the pleasantries and make you feel good, and then we gonna send you through the ringer. Nah, I'm kidding, bro. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. So Rob, man, what you got for our brother, man?
Hey, first I want to say, hey, y'all go and check out that 2 Up 2 Down, man. Like,
yes, sir.
The project is fire. Super fire. I feel like you was real transparent. You know what I'm saying? And some songs you were right out front transparent, and other songs it was subliminally transparent. Which like the artistry behind it, like project as a whole, you know, you get projects, and I want to give you your flowers for this, especially being that it just dropped this year. So you get projects that people put it together, and it's just a great batch of songs and a bunch of features, and it's like, all right, cool. But I really heard Aaron Cole. I always hear you anytime you go, whether you singing or you rapping, both of them fire. But it's like you got the double anointing. But I just wanted to give you your flowers on that. But my first question for you, man, all jokes aside, you mentioned a few things on the album. Example on Weapon, you talked about signing with Truth and them still owing you money. On Above Me, you talk about certain artists being basically foul, and you also and not getting the respect from other artists. My question to you is, with you going through everything you've been through with the industry, how are you able to maintain your focus and not be that bitter, arrogant rapper that me and Cedar ran to at South by Southwest and some of these other places that we've been? How are you able to maintain your focus and not be that artist?
Yeah. First, thank you, bro, for the love on the album.
Absolutely. That's no cap.
Yes, sir. No.
Answer your question. I think for me, like, it's more of a self-reflecting thing when I say those things, kind of almost. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really listen to, this is only my second time talking about it, because a lot of people are scared to ask about it. So if you really listen to what I'm saying on Weapon, like I say the line, but it's really talking about me being impatient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like I go in to say like, what if I would have waited, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because signing that deal, I'm thinking like, yo, this is about to be it. Like this is the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When it was like, man, I was just kind of like in my flesh of like, yo, I things are coming out. You know what I'm saying? Deals are coming. I'm gonna just go with this one because, you know what I'm saying, I looked up the truth. Blah 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 blah. Like I'm going with this. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Prayed about it, but when you want something in your heart, like you tend to that more than hearing God's voice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You hear your voice over God's voice most of the time. That was fire. Oh my God. So yeah, man. I think how I don't become that is because like I think about what I've done in the situation. You know what I'm saying? More than these other people, what the other people be doing, because people gonna be people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Especially industry. Like you can expect the industry to be the industry. Like I feel like people get confused the industry and the ministry part of music. You know what I'm saying?
You mentioned that. You mentioned it.
Yeah. It's like it's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? So you can expect the industry to be the industry. And so yeah, for me, I think that's what it is for me, man. Like where did I play a role in this? And also, if I didn't play a role in it, it's like I just need to back up from this situation. You know what I'm saying? And let them do them, kind of thing. So.
Hey, I told you we goofy, man. So one of the people
my fault. Which is what above me was about though. Like it's like it's all above me. Like it's above me. Like, if I'm holding on to this, like that's on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I mean,
go ahead.
No, my homie quote Christ. I think he's from that area too. After he said, "But did you get the money though?" He's stupid. Ignore him, man. Ignore that goofy dude.
Hey, but he did say he'll see you in Richmond on Sunday though.
Right.
That's my boy.
Yeah. All right, man. The question I got for you, man. This is a good question because I think a lot of people within this space, CHH space. Do you feel like you've been overlooked by the CHH community as a rapper because of how well you sing? You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, you have some of the most beautiful worship songs that I hear all the time. Some of them I was singing, I didn't even know it was you because I'm gonna keep it 1,000. We got a station here called Boost 95.5. I hear at least 4 Aaron Cole songs a day. That's before the album came out.
Y'all in St. Louis?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The place you ain't coming. Hold on, the place you ain't coming to. But you carry on.
Put on the list, brother. Put on the list.
Next time I got you.
So, so like I was saying, man, like, so do you ever feel like you overlooked as a rapper because you sang so well? You know what I'm saying? And that's a strong talent of yours.
Yeah. Which is funny. It's so funny. Like, I think I'm just now getting to the point of accepting it. You know? Which again, above me, like you said, like this album was really like me, because I'm really talking about the stuff that I deal with in my brain.
Yeah,
because it was messing with me a lot. I'm like, I would see like the people's list, and I shouldn't be looking at that stuff, but I see all the lists.
You're a human, though. I mean, you're a human.
And you're an artist. And you're an artist, Mike.
Yeah, for people that's putting out lists, I see them all. I might not interact with them, but I see them. And so I was seeing a bunch of lists. I'm like, man. Not to sound crazy, but I'm like, man, am I not me? Like, what is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was a one word. That was a one word comment, brother. I'm just
oh God. It was. But nah, yeah, I think talking to you know what I'm saying, different people like Paris and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
right.
It just kind of helped me understand like more, because it's so funny. Like I'm to CHH, just like, oh, he be, you know what I'm saying, he's singing, he in that world, like
right.
He with Toby, he with whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to the rest of the world, like I be chilling with, you know what I'm saying, some of Mav City and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's the rapper. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So it's just funny, man. But I think I'm finally coming to the place of like, man, I like being in those spaces. Like, I like being in all the spaces. I like doing a song with J Moss, but then I like doing a song with P, but then I like doing a song with Torrin and Toby. Like, I like that space.
Yeah.
And
I
think that's what makes me and opens doors for other people that's gonna be like me. Because
man,
when you think about it, like, not a lot of people have done that. Been in every genre. It's like they either do CHH, they either do Christian, or, you know what I'm saying, worship, or they either Kirk Franklin.
Right.
So I think that's finally put me in that unique space, and you can hear it in the album. It's like everything blends together, but there's so many genres going on, you know. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Rob, before you say this, hey, the joint with J Moss, bruh. Man, I'm instant tears, dog. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, oh Jesus, what's this in my eye? My bad. Go ahead, Rob.
No. We go. Like we said, it's interactive, but just to, hey, little bruh, it wasn't that he made a diss track. Go back and listen to the album, bro. Like I said, it's 2 up, 2 down. Go back. He didn't make a diss track. He just explained. He explained it in 2 different songs, some of the things that he'd been through, but no, it wasn't diss tracks.
And I talked the truth before. He wasn't with it. He wasn't with it, but I talked to him before, like, yo, this is kind of what I want to do, whatever.
Hey, salute to you, bro.
Hey, respect that you actually talked to him first, though.
Salute
for real,
to you.
Yeah. I said because we, you know what I'm saying, we cool. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not smoke. I just I wanted to get the story out because of, you know what I'm saying, for me and for other people, kind of thing. So
yeah.
I mean, you got other artists that do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not a diss at Capitol, but I mean, we've heard artists talk about record label. Yeah, Dylan.
Right.
So from the album, Chances, 84, Choose a Side, Leave Me. We just talked about with J Moss. So some of my favorite because they're transparent. I'm a real transparent type dude. Yeah. So are you starting to see growth in a lot of areas of your life? And if so, how are you dealing with the transition?
Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely, it's a lot of growth. And I think before, in my music, I kind of talked about, I was honest, but I was kind of talking about the things that I saw rather than the things that I saw inside of me, kind of thing. I didn't really do a lot of self-reflection until this album. And I think that's why kind of people are resonating with it more, because it's like, when we think about ourselves, it kind of hit different than, you know what I'm saying, the natural stuff that be going on in the world. It's like, yeah, we need those songs, the stuff that be happening in the world and all that stuff. Like, let's come together, kumbaya, for sure. But like, when you thinking about yourself and the stuff that you need to work on, it's like that hit home in a different way.
Absolutely.
Right.
And so it kind of started, which I kind of talk about in 84. It kind of started after I won the Dove. Like, it just kind of like, I had reached, which is kind of what started the whole album of, like, I felt like I reached a lot of the places that I said I was going to reach. And not to say like I'm at the point where, you know what I'm saying, I know I'm going to be, because I know I got a far way to go. But like, you know how you make vision boards, whatever, and it's like you got goals on them. It's like I was knocking down all those goals. I was like, sign a deal. It was like, do a song with this person, you know what I'm saying? Get a double award. And it's like all that stuff was kind of happening. And I was just kind of like at a place of like, man, like, how do I keep going? How do I keep working? And that's where you get the remember who you are and remember where you came from, which is, you know what I'm saying, 2 up, 2 down. Because sometimes it takes you remembering what God did for you, or remembering again where you came from to help you, you know what I'm saying, keep going. So yeah, I'm going on a tangent. I hope I'm answering your question, but
no, you are. It's your time, brother. Go ahead, because one of the things you just said, chances really get into that, because you reflect on your wife, you reflect on your homies, you reflect on everything, and you address it. So no, it's your time. Go ahead. You're not going on a tangent, brother.
No, yeah. So yeah, like you said, with chances. And I don't know if Cole's still on here, but I'm gonna answer his questions about can't choose a side too. But for chances, yeah, it's like I wrote that song with P, and I don't know if people know, like, P helped me a lot with the album. Like it just kind of like happened naturally. Like just I was in Tulsa. We was kind of building our relationship, and while we was building our relationship, we was working on music. And so yeah, he kind of pulled that side out of me because he is very you know what I'm saying, introspective artist. When I'm more so like, give me the hits, give me the miracle, give me the light.
Right.
You know what I'm that's kind of what I'm on. But he kind of showed me that I needed those. So anyways, I wrote that song with P, and we was just really reflecting on that, like at jump, like the amount of chances that God gives us. We can write a song about that any day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, you mess up every day. You know what I'm saying? When we look at a girl a different way, you know what I'm saying? When we want to cuss a person out that jump in front of you, you know what I'm saying?
Pray for Rob. He got road aggravation, as he call it.
Oh, God.
It's road aggravation, not rage. I ain't locked up, so I ain't reached the rage status yet.
I feel you. So it's like, we could write a whole song about that. But then when you get into the, you know what I'm saying, the deeper parts of it, of like, man, like, what about the people in our lives that we hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, unintentionally or intentionally, whatever. It's like, there's a bunch of times I probably, my pops, my moms, you know what I'm saying, kind of hurt them because I was doing whatever I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And they expecting more of me because I'm their son. It's like, dang, when you think about that, it's like, it gives a whole new meaning for the song.
Right.
So man, the chances is really, and people resonating with that song too, because I think people kind of haven't been thinking about it in that way. Like, dang, like a lot of people have been giving me different kind of chances just to get it right, you know?
Yeah. So right.
Yeah.
All right, we got a question from the audience from my man Just James. He's another CHH rapper on the West Side. He said, I have a question. What has it been like learning and working with Toby Mack, and what's been the biggest lesson you learned from him? Before you answer that, I met Toby one time. He was the coolest dude I ever met. I was at the Doves. I was just going as a fan, and because I was dressed like a rapper, they put me on the red carpet. And I just didn't stop it. I just kept going, right? And he was just behind me just talking, and he just like, you know, he just played it off. So anyway.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, it was hilarious, seriously. So, yeah, he just like, what was it like learning and working with Toby Mack, and what's been the biggest lesson learned from him?
Yeah, man.
Man, it's great. I love working with Toby. He's a genius. Just figuring out, you know what I'm saying? He was the rapper in DC Talk, and just figuring out like just the pop world that he's in. Like, it's fire. Like, I learned a lot of course, the pop stuff from him. But I think the most important lessons that I've learned from Toby have been like off the stage. Like you said, like I don't think there's one person that came in encounter with Toby that has a bad taste in their mouth about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is kind of like our first time meeting, I think. And it's like you didn't have to say that, but everyone that I bring up Toby about or want to talk to me about Toby like says that same thing. Yeah. And so that was a lot that he talked to me about, that of just having character off the stage, and that just bleeds into on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so hard. Period. It's like Toby talks to the person that's putting up his lights, to the person that's sweeping the arena after the tour. Like that's the type of dude that Toby is. And that's something that I learned from him. That's the biggest lesson. Like, treat everybody like they, you know what I'm saying, touring. Treat everybody like they Toby. Treat everybody like they P. Treat everybody like, you know what I'm saying, they are somebody because they are somebody. And I think I didn't have that young, like, you know what I'm saying, looking at artists when you're young, you like, oh, they kind of whatever, like they probably don't even talk to whoever, you know what I'm saying. So I think that was something that I really had to learn, because I went through like an artist development process from like 16 to 18 before I came out. And that was more so the stuff that I was learning. Like, a lot of people learn about the music and stuff like that, but I was more soaking up and learning more things about my character and how I can just love people well, kind of thing. So I would say that was the top.
That's dope. That's dope. Salute to you for that, because a lot, brother, I know you know, brother, and I'll leave it at that.
Stay wild out there. What's up?
Hey, brother. Hey, yeah. Keep going. We ain't talking about me.
It's your question, brother. Go ahead, brother.
No, before we move it, hey, That's because he said they wild out here. I just thought about that open hand blessing I was about to give somebody. But hey, listen. Quote said, please explain to him the Choose a Side, because that was one of my favorite songs also. You said you was going to explain it. So he said, please let him know.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't choose a side. I'll start from the jump. Like that was one of just them ones that I wrote in my room. I thought nobody was gonna hear. Like it was just kind of for me.
Yeah.
And I brought it to P and Matt, another dude that just kind of helped me with everything. And they was like, this song is crazy. And that's kind of like, that was definitely a shocker for me, because I'm definitely, again, I'm the one that's like, I'm the hits, the ones that make sense to you off the jump kind of thing.
Right.
But I kind of wanted it to be like this, because I was watching Quotes. They was on their podcast, they was talking about the album.
The Tastemakers. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so he was just like, man, I like the song. I just don't know what it means. Because I don't know what it means, I don't like it. I was like,
that is how he talks.
But nah, like for me, and it could mean anything to like anybody. Like it could mean something different to you.
Yeah.
But to me, when I was writing it, it was like I was thinking about the first show I think about is Sister. There's an episode where one of the sisters got an angel on one side and a demon on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And she going through the whole episode with just an angel and a demon talking to her the whole time. And I think in that point in my life, like that's kind of how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I had people. Well, I forgot the line that I said, but like it's like it's angels in my comments, but it's demons in my DMs kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
That's kind of how
line.
I felt. Yeah. And so yeah, I think just for me, bro, like I was just struggling with figuring out who's for me, figuring out who's, you know, really my friend and really like supporter of me and not just trying to use me.
Yeah.
Because also in this season, like I was trying to get to like know more people, like because first getting in the industry, which kind of where some of the hurt and stuff comes from, but like first getting in the industry, like it was just me and my pops, my mom, you know what I'm saying, my family. Like I kind of I wasn't the buddy. I'm not going out to dinner with y'all. Like I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to show. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
But a couple years ago, like I kind of started doing that more, and I just kind of like was feeling that thing of like, tell me who's really for me, because I don't know anymore. Kind of. Yeah. That's what the book says.
Right.
And so yeah, that's kind of what it means to me. Like you think about it, like, man, I can't choose a side. Like I can't choose if this person is for me or against me, and then I can't choose if I want to do right. You know what I'm saying, or if I want to do wrong. It's like it goes both ways. I thought it was kind of a little bit self-explanatory, but I get how it can be kind of, you know what I'm saying, confusing just because of the words and the stuff that I was using. So
yeah, Quote said it made him.
Does it make sense to y'all?
It makes sense. It makes sense because Quote said it made him feel old, not knowing what it meant. So you know, that's him. I got you though, brother. I got you. All right, I got a question, man. From a line from the song. So you said, where is it? My other sister singing better than me. All right, so brother, you sang very good. So who is this other sister? Because she's singing better than you. Then she's singing.
Yeah. So my younger sister, Love, she not doing anything right now, but she like leading worship and, you know what I'm saying, VA and all that stuff. And
that's what's up.
It's kind of her dream to do, but she kind of getting nervous doing it. And so that it was kind of my way of like giving her you know what I'm saying, a little boost.
Right.
She made a comment before the album too, like she was like, because I talk about my parents a lot in my music. Yeah. And so it was just randomly like she made a comment like, oh, when you gonna mention your sisters?
Right.
And so that was kind of like a thing, you know what I'm saying, both. But yeah, she's dope. She's more like a worship type. So I'm trying to, me and my pops trying to encourage her now just to come out there, but we're gonna see what's up for sure.
Hey Rob, before you go, I got one more question, and this is funny. So back in, I think, the beginning of July, we're part of MTMV Podcast Network, and they had a retreat in Atlanta, right? So me and Rob was there, and your dad came on screen and did a Zoom with us. at a concert you was at. So you were performing, and he was in like the little pastor's office doing like a little 30-minute powwow.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So this is the funny part. Now, hearing your dad, I want to know, how have you not made 3 books already? Because I wanted to write like 10 of them after I got through hearing that, brother.
Right. Yeah, so he be pushing me for sure to do it, but he kind of like, so there was this one time like I'm different when it comes to like speaking. Like if somebody books me to like speak, I'm kind of like, I'm nervous to do that. It's different being on stage and I can talk in between my songs. I can lead up a song or interview people asking me questions, but I'm kind of like nervous to just go up there and I have to speak to somebody. Yeah. And so we kind of had a disagreement about that one time because he like he sees it in me and you know what I'm saying, I don't see it yet. And so it's just kind of like that. So it'll probably get there one day. I need to write one though. I kind of just want to get to the point where I got a little bit more to talk about. Like I feel like I'm still on that rise. So we'll see what's up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I was gonna mention the same thing. C said that he gave us the presentation, and we could actually hear you on stage in the background. So that was pretty dope. So kind of full circle. We talked to Pop, then we end up talking to you. But he mentioned your sisters and everything that you guys had going. So hey, that's what's up right there, man. Like the whole family structure and how y'all got it going.
Yeah.
First of all, salute to see a black family together like that. You know what I'm saying? And doing something positive in the body of Christ, man. I love that. I love that. So speaking of that, your team always seem to be looking ahead. Your father, your sisters are doing their thing. You know, your mom's involved. With the tour that just kicked off, I guess I'll say, what's next for Aaron Cole, the man, and what's next for Aaron Cole, the artist?
So for the man, I just got married. So after tour, I gotta put some curtains up in our house. That's next. I gotta put these curtains up.
Salute.
That's next, man. Just figuring out that. And then for the artist, man, I just kind of think it's time to like just turn up the notch for me, like doing the tour, like stepping out on faith more. Like this was like a step out on faith, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's me and my pops fronting everything. Like it's not no label, it's not whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the label would have helped me, but we just kind of wanted to do it, kind of thing. So yeah, man, I think it's just kind of taking more risk and taking more, you know what I'm saying, things to take me to that next level.
That's what's up.
So that's kind of just what's next, man. Like I feel like, I got a lot more to do, and you know what I'm saying. I just got married, so you know what I'm saying. It's different when you have somebody else to take care of. So it's like I'm about to definitely turn it up.
Big facts.
Sure.
Right.
I mean, of course, more albums, more singles. I hope what's next, man. I got to do a song with Kurt. That's on the list, man. So,
hey, that was the biggest thing that ever happened to you when he dapped you up before you got on stage, brother. So I can see that.
God, we was on at the Doves, like the lights out or whatever. It's kind of on a commercial or whatever. Like it's just like a session before I'm going up. Craig had just got done getting his award, and he came. You know what I'm saying? Came back around, and he just dapped me up right before. I was like, oh, it's go time. Like he had to do that. It was just different. To go give you that salute, it's over. And then my boy Greg. So my boy Greg is on a song with him. Strong God, the guy Greg that's on tour with me. And he was sitting with Kurt, and he was like, when I start performing, like Kurt started standing up and going crazy. So I was like, man, it's over. let me get one good meeting with him, man. I'm pulling up to Fort Worth, and I'm getting that stew for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready to hear that one. That's because Kurt come with that fire, and you coming with it too. So that's gonna be one, man. Now you got GOAT to two genres. You got Toby and then Kurt. Oh yeah, your resume is solidified, brother.
Oh God.
All right, man. One last question for you from me. couple of my favorite songs on this project was "Leave Me." I mentioned that a couple of times. Anyway, "More Like You." I really love that song. I sang it all the time before I even knew it was you. I sang that song. And "Miracle."
Yeah.
My question for you: what is your favorite song from this project?
Good question. So that's like picking a favorite child. Like you got a different child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, when you had kids, I ain't got none. But Rob got a few, and they say they ain't got favorites. They got favorites.
They got favorites.
Hey,
yeah, they got.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I got favorites at the time, but go ahead and answer the question, bro.
Right. Okay, but when this one gets on your nerves, it's like I'm not messing with that one today.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's between Miracle and Leave Me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll explain why. Leave Me just because the GOAT is on there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Boy.
On that
boy.
Yes, sir.
Going stupid too. Like I ain't getting the J Moss hook. Like he went stupid. He really tried to kill me on God. Like he was like, man, I'm gonna
show this young fella.
You know what I'm saying? The competition in me wanted to go back in, but I was like, man, that's Jay. I'm gonna just but then second, Miracle, man, I think Miracle, man, it's just like, especially like when I be doing it at the shows and stuff like that, like I be feeling that thing of like, man, our life is a miracle. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
Us being able to have this like interview, it's a miracle because before like the pandemic, we didn't think stuff was gonna get like this, and then in the pandemic, we lost people, we lost family members, we lost friends, ever. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of just like, man, we was in a world of our own, and so just us being able to be here, it's like, man, this is a miracle for sure. So that one just kind of hit home to me in a different way, especially when I'm performing and stuff like that. It's like, man, miracle is special. I think it's still gonna go viral one day because I think everybody can relate to it for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt. Go ahead, see, I don't have nothing, man. This brother, he killed it.
All right, one last question. You a sports fan, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got a question. Now I know you're a young man, but
yeah,
you look like you like basketball. I'm sure you like basketball, right?
Yeah.
It's a very easy question. Oh, Bulls fan. Okay.
Oh, there go your answer.
Okay. Jordan or LeBron?
Right.
And the Bulls are very good this year. Y'all have a very good resurgence.
I had to throw it in
nice
there.
squad.
You know what I'm saying? I'm excited now. But yeah, so this is. I think I'm always the mediator in these conversations.
I'm
always the mediator. So my uncle Chat, he is a Bron fan to death.
Yeah.
My pops.
Okay, he's Shannon.
Yeah. So my pops is, you know what I'm saying, diehard Bulls fan. That's why I'm a Bulls fan. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, he saw Jordan playing on TV, you know what I'm saying? Like, he Jordan, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Old school Jordan. So the Jordan argument, you know what I'm saying, of course, is he went 6 times and he won 6 times.
Right.
Bron is the Bron side. They're like, yeah, but he was going against the mailman. Like, he was going against not fire people. You know what I'm saying? That's the Bron side. So I really don't know.
Yeah.
But I will say this. If Bron gets 6 before he retired, I'm giving it to Bron for sure. Because Bron already passed him in everything. So the only reason I would give it to Jordan right now is just because, like, seeing the documentaries, like, Jordan different. Like, win 6, you know what I'm saying? Like, clutch, like, his not fearful at all, you know what I'm saying? But I also give it to, like, man, Bron's playing in a different league. I think if Bron played back then, he would have that kind of dog in him too. Jordan fans don't think that, but I think that. So yeah, I don't know, but I will say this. I tell all Bron fans this: if he gets 6 before he leave, like, yeah,
it's over. It's over.
It's over.
I might be able to agree with you. And yeah, you're right. You know, LeBron right now is Cottonelle. If he played back then, he'd probably be like, you know, schoolhouse tissue paper, but you know, a little hard. A little hard. Don't break it quick.
Hey man, I think LeBron is very good though. What LeBron has over MJ to me is the other side of being a superstar. And what I mean, because LeBron didn't grow up without
definitely a better human for sure.
Oh,
exactly.
No doubt.
Like when
we're talking about basketball, so that don't count.
Yeah. when LeBron has his Hall of Fame speech, he ain't gonna get up there and snap on everybody. Like MJ did. MJ was a bully, man. Straight up, he's a bully. Yeah. But he was a great player. You know what I'm saying? He was a great player.
Yeah,
all right, man.
My fault.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But I think like that's kind of something that I struggle with too, of like the can't choose a side of, like, because I feel like I sometimes just watching Jordan and stuff like that, I kind of, and Kobe, like when I put that mentality in, like with the music and how I'm treating people and stuff like that, it's like part of what they was doing, it's like it kind of be working sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Aaron Cole said, "Hey, look,
real,
man,
brother.
I punch my engineers in the face like Jordan did Paxton. Hey, get that mix right."
But sometimes it takes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes a little sternness to, you know what I'm saying, get people to act right. It's like, man, but yeah, that's all I was going.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this on that. I am glad to know I won't see you and a bunch of CHH artists on a banana boat, brother. That's all.
Never that. All right, man. Hey, brother, this was an honor, man.
Hey,
we so grateful that you came on, man. Please, we don't want this to be the last time, man. We're honored to have you on, brother. And look, man, great project, man. Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations for everything that's going on with you, bro. For real, man.
Give you, man. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me on, for sure. We gotta do it.
Absolutely,
man. Definitely. Hey, maybe after you get off tour or something, you can give us some of them, give us some of the wisdom and some of the hectic parts, man. It's an indie tour. Like, we'd love to have you.
I'm with it.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, brother, man. Appreciate you having you on, man. That was our man, Aaron Cole, and we out. That was Aaron Cole, man. Definitely an awesome young man, a God, man. Cool young brother. I'm going to go on and say this. Great interview. we ain't supposed to do that, man. But, hey, man, I really enjoyed myself on that one, man. Salute to that brother, man. And listen, go get that 2 Up, 2 Down. That is a great project. Now, listen, me and Rob, we don't say that all the time. Y'all know us. Now, we may be like, oh, yeah, that was a dope song. Well, no, that was a great project. And I was not lying to that man when I said they play 4 of his songs on Boost all the time. I saw Integ in here earlier. He'll tell you that man all over the playlist. You know what I mean? So, salute
my
to that
dogs
brother.
seem to agree with what we saying. They barking down there. So,
hey, the dogs love it. You know what I'm saying? The dogs love it. We gotta love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Definitely great interview. Definitely go and check out the project. Like C was saying, we wasn't on here trying to gas my man up. It's a dope project. Lil bro, if you still on, if you go back, you will hear what I'm saying as far as some of the things he said about the industry. But he also said it's because he was trying to see things before God told him to go. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a dope project.
I ain't studying you, Just James. He said that was a good interview, but it would have been better if MC Phonics made an appearance. Man, shut up.
He did a little bit.
He did a
little bit.
Holy Spirit came in and straightened me up real quick. Got me right.
Like, look, one word, this Aaron Cole. You better get it right.
Aaron Cole, get your stuff together, brother. Don't be messing around here. Nah, man. But yeah, man, we're really grateful for having the brother Aaron Cole on, man. We got to get him back again one more time. So thank y'all for tuning in. Matter of fact, man, that's about it for tonight, brother.
Yeah, that's it, man.
We're going to slide over to this pop right here and let Rob do his favorite part of the show.
Y'all know what it is. Have you ever thought, I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? You can be a blessing by hitting that Cash App up. Cash sign, Not the Same Podcast, or you can go to our website, www.notthesamepodcast.com/support. Other ways you can support, you see the merch. You can go on.
See it?
Yeah, you see what it is. You can the merch, subscribe, like, share, tell your folks about it. You know what I mean? Continue to pray for your brothers because we
hold on 1 second, Rob. Miss Mac talking about hi ho. It's sports time. I'm finna go. No, it's not, Miss Mac.
Not
we do
more
sports on Wednesday now, but we all finna go though. Anyway, go on, bro.
But like Miss Mac commenting, that's another way you can support. Always keep us in your prayers. We're always we got to be in the vein when we do these things, man. You know, coming up with these topics it's a lot going on in the world, but we want to make sure we're doing what God is telling us to do.
Absolutely.
and being obedient to what the Holy Spirit leads us to do. So, yeah, that's That's it. That's all I got. Support.
And do us a favor, man. Tell somebody about Not the Same Podcast. Let your friends know. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really enjoy this, everybody that's sliding through all the time, man, let some people know about us, man. You know, we out here doing a good thing for the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, having fun, man. We're trying to be, you know, just a getaway for you guys, you people, you women, you ladies, you men, your boys, whatever, you know, for 45 minutes to an hour every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you will see us this Tuesday back with the Bible study. We will be back live and direct at 6 o'clock. So, I am C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And we out, man. We're going to catch y'all next time. This has been Not the Same Podcast.
Yeah.
About our Father's business.
Crime mode.
Filled with this Holy Spirit.
That's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.